know, this looks crazy. Okay, I forgot to do an intro for this piece. So let's discuss. Okay. This is not even me doing the piece. This is like me fixing up a few things. You should see me when I finish this. Okay, we are doing a 3x4 foot scenario. Now, my friend asked me to do it, okay? So let's discuss certain important things. When I have a normal client, how did that happen? I have them send me screenshots of specific pieces that I have done to tell me which exact colors they like and which exact shapes they like, because my idea of a light blue might be different than your idea of a light blue. That's how you alleviate any problems. Now, my friend luckily came and picked his paints himself, which was perfect. Gorgeous color combo, by the way. You can't even see it, but you'll see in a minute. However, over the time of us talking, totally my fault, he was talking about like landscapes that he likes, you know, it's for his office and he wants a big landscape. And then I had him pick the Sherwin-Williams color he wanted for the negative space of his landscape. It's very pretty. It's called mild blue. Actually, you can see it on my hands better. Isn't that a pretty color? So I did this 3x4 piece, really cool. Negative space on top. And then he said, I don't like it so empty on top. I didn't know that's what negative space meant. I thought negative space was like, you know, sometimes when you do blooms or blowing out, like you see the base color coming through from underneath. He said, that's what I thought it was. And I said, well, aren't I a foolish fellow? Because I wasn't clear. So, not to panic, he loved like the shape and the colors, but he said, once it's spun out and dry, what can we do to cover the top, because I love the bottom so much? So you know what, I'm not gonna tell you what I did. I'm gonna show you the process of the piece. Then we will cut to what I did to the second part. And you'll tell me, did you prefer it before with the negative space, or do you prefer it after when I fix the negative space? Either way, it's a 3x4 foot monster piece. Pretty cool. You tell me what you think. Bye. Let's talk about colors. We are going to be using Amsterdam. This is one of my favorite colors, but of course, I think it's like gray. There's paint on it, but you know, it's like a bluish gray, okay? Some experts in the comments, you can write what this is called. I really enjoy it though, okay? Then I have just a good old Prussian blue, Amsterdam, okay? Then we have sky blue, Amsterdam. This is the expert series. You don't need the expert series. They do have colors in the expert series that aren't in the standard, but other than that, for pouring, it's fine, whatever. We do have some Tri-Art Iridescent Pearl. So you see we're going like cool colors. And for piggies, I have Zimzillion, Frost, and Velvet. Now, let's talk about pillow paint. So he actually chose this color, which is quite nice. It is color to go mild blue, right? And just if you want to see the colors all together, it's just a little test piece I did. If you can see, I think it'll be very pretty. Oh, and my cell activator is Old Holland Iridescent Tin mixed with Australian Floetrol. So the idea is, on the top part, I'm just gonna put the blue, the light blue. On the bottom part, I got this really cool, just from Amazon, just a 12-inch, I got some paint in it already. Just this 12-inch thingy here, dustpan, I'm not sure. And I think the easiest way to achieve the look, because normally I would put on the paint and I would swipe and do a whole thing. I feel like it's easier for me to put the design in here and then make some sort of shape like this. I want it like, I think I want one side going up more I don't know, we'll see. So in this, I'm actually gonna put in as the base, anchors away. So the base for these, whatever goes in here will be the dark blue. We'll kind of see what happens because, you know, it's 4 feet across, so it's hard to manage. So plan number one, oh, let me just tell you what I did. For the light blue in here, okay, this is, I have 2 of these, and in each of these is 2 quarts of the light blue, and I just put a dash of US Floetrol in it because I wanted it to flow. I don't need it, because these white, these cans with the green label have a lot of white in them, and they're thicker, and I don't need the top part to be thick because I'm not really putting any paints on it. It's just for the color. So I put some Floetrol just to like make it flow and thin it out. So I did that to 4. I don't know if I'll need 4, but I just wanted to be sure, you know? So I think that's what we'll do. We will, I know, sorry, there's lots of noise upstairs as usual. I think for half of it, let's say, I will lay out this blue, and then we will figure out the rest. So let me just do that for you. Okay, I have about 3 of the 4 quarts here. I just wanted to put the bottom part just like a little thin, just so they all flow at the same rate, because this will flow a little bit differently than the anchors away that I'm gonna put in here. So let me just smooth it about. Okay, so the plan is, in here, I'm gonna load my colors, put my cell activator. Maybe I'll just use my hair dryer in here to get some broken up colors and cells and then stretch them out. We'll see how it looks. If it doesn't look good, I guess we will just change our plan. Okay, so now that we're here, okay, let me plug in my hair dryer because I want to be, oh, is there any plugged in? No, here's no, oh, whoa, oh gosh, what the, oh no. I think my hair dryer is mad at me. Did you hear that horrendous noise? Hold on. Oh, she died. Okay, okay. It's like the scream of, oops, I unplugged the light. It's the scream of torture. Okay, whew, that was, and it smells. Okay, listen, they're not gonna stop me from doing what I wanna do. I am going to mouth blow. How do you like this light color, by the way? When it turned back on, it was warm. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave that one warm and that one cool. And maybe you'll see different colors. Okay, now that we've exercised the blow dryer demon, let us start loading our paints and deciding what we're doing. Here is this. Now, I'm not gonna pour that much. I just want enough for a base coat. Meanwhile, I just poured a lot. But let's say that's like, because we want it to flow, right? Okay. As you know, this is gonna get very messy and drippy. Okay, I'm just putting it down for a second while I get organized. So, the first color I'm gonna use is Zimzilin, just because I think it will look nice on that base. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep everything copacetic. And if it looks weird, I can always swipe over it on top once I pour it out. I just wanna make sure there's a lot of paint. Okay? Okay. Next, I'm gonna go, why don't I go with a bit of this grayish purple. Oh, see, Lisa, Marvin, don't start getting dots on the sky, okay? That's not what we want. I should get dots on the bottom, but not the sky, okay? Hold on, see how organized I am? It's better, I will swipe it with the paint color, but I just didn't want it to sit there for so long. Okay, so in that case, because I'm making a mess, I'm gonna just turn that around like this. So if I get any things, it's okay. Okay, So, grayish purple. Okay. And I'm just gonna drizzle izzle because it is opaque. Okay. Just a bit. Okay. Now we have, why don't I do frost? It's already looking kind of fun. Frost, yes. Okay. Then I will do, I'll do some of the Prussian, okay? And then I'll do the velvet on top. At least we know the colors will look nice. You know, we're not sure about the execution as usual, but colors, yes. Now I didn't think about what I'm topping it off with. So what's gonna happen is, I'm gonna do the Trier Iridescent, which I love. And then we'll top it off with the Sky Blue. And I'll do my glowing. Okay, here we go. It's getting kind of heavy. Okay, Sky Blue. So now, okay, we've got our, this is pretty, okay? We've got everything down. So I have choices. I could literally just pour this out and then swipe on it once it's laid out. Yeah, or I can do both. Like, I don't know what it's gonna look like, right? Okay, so why don't I'm gonna put her back this way and come back over. No, almost spilled all my paints. Because I'm gonna have to do this a few times, right? So let me just move my painties out of the way so she doesn't get mad. Okay. Now I'm gonna walk over there. Okay. With my cell activator. Here I am. I'm gonna put her down for a moment. Okay. So I'm gonna put, oh shoot, stop it, Lisa. I'm gonna put my cell activator down and blow. Just, okay, I'll blow over here. It's not easy. Hairdryer. Would be easier, but we're gonna do it. Okay, she looks pretty. Okay, ready? I'm gonna go slow. Ooh, it looks really pretty. I do think, okay, hold on. I'm just going slow because I don't want to ruin what I've just done. Okay, slow. And I will swipe more. This is so pretty. Okay. I love it. Okay, let's start spinning and see what happens. So let me move my things out of the way. Yeah. Okay, do I want you to tilt that way? I want you to tilt more, actually. Like this way without falling off, if you know what I mean. Which she's probably gonna do, but let's see. We're gonna go very slow and steady and see how she wants to go. I don't hate it. It's pretty cool. I don't think I would do much. Like, Look at how cool, you know how I love these like crystal, oh, you can't see what I'm pointing to. Right here, these beautiful like natural rock crystal lines here. I love these cells right here. I just love all these lines, and I even, you know, I love when there's like stretched out beautiful layers of sparkle, because they are all sparkle. I'm excited to do the close-up for you. Okay, I wanted to show you day 3 of drying. It's shifted a lot, and you can see, first of all, these dendrites are insane. Now, in this piece, I actually don't mind them because it's giving such a cool sea creature movement water vibe. So remember, this part's still wet. When it dries, I'm gonna resin it. Look at all the interesting, I love all these like look at this, how these are layered on top of each other. I don't know, I'm really digging the natural stuff. Now, about the dendrites, I have to figure out what's going on because I had another color do the same thing. So look at these cells. I'm wondering if they changed something with their paint. I'll check it out, but for now, I'm actually not hating this. Okay, so what I did was I put all the same colors in my dustpan, and I did not do any cell activator, but I did take my skewer and do like swirly whirlies just to give it some interest. And you can see I'm just slowly pulling them across. I told him the patterns weren't going to look the same as the first part that I did because it's a totally different process. This is just stretching it out, and I wanted to make sure I did a very thin layer because remember, everything underneath is already dry, and I'm resining over the whole thing. And the way that I've done it is you'll see like a minimal raising of that part, but it's not going to be the end of the world. And I think I really captured what we wanted to capture. Let me know what you think. But let's look at the wet top now. Okay, I actually love, you know how I love these like really super stretched out lines. So here is the final piece. Now, I mean, we could go this way if we wanted, or we can go this way. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? Did I fix it? Bye.